Puaslah saya menanam bumi, menanam bumi.
Podcast yang akan anda dengarkan adalah paparan kisah-kisah di sekitar majlis-majlis perkahwinan dan juga isu-isu kekeluargaan masyarakat Melayu di Singapura.
Sembarang persamaan yang dipaparkan di dalam podcast ini amatlah disengajakan. Kami harapkan paparan pengalaman kami ini dapat menjadi iktibar kepada semua lapisan masyarakat di Singapura.
Dalam kalimah Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, terimalah hos-hos anda, Mana
Dan Mawi.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, together with both of us, saya Mim Alif Nam Manap.
Saya Mim Alif WI Mawi.
Manap and Mawi Show in Spotify and Apple Podcast. Episod hari ini dibawakan khas untuk anda oleh www.nakkawin.com.
Pekat kepada W malam ni. Okay, nakkawin.com adalah sebuah portal pemasaran yang bersangkut paut dengan semualah benda-benda wedding, pre-wedding, post-wedding, nak cari mak andam, nak cari pak andam, nak cari kumpang, nak cari...
Sekarang kumpang dah boleh?
Kumpang dah boleh,
dah boleh.
Nak cari DJ. tu, tapi tadi kita selalu cakap dia belum ada sampai nak cari isteri, cari suami. Belum sampai tahap
mungkin
tu lagi.
Mungkin ada akan datang.
Dan buat masa ni
kita ada promosi
kepada semua bisnes-bisnes di luar sana. Kalau korang interested nak listing dekat nakkawin.com, ada 3 bulan percuma. Jadi untuk pencerahan lebih lanjut boleh saja hubungi mereka di Facebook
dan juga Instagram.
Dan Facebook mereka ialah nakkawin.sg, dan
juga boleh terus ke website mereka lah untuk keterangan lanjut www.nakkawin.com.
Itu dia tadi. Alright, Mana
apa khabar?
Apa khabar sekali lagi? Look at the bright side. We had a 10 minute rehearsal with our guest just now.
Dry run.
Dry run. Dry lah sangat. Just to for the record we had a recording tadi dah 10 minit, tapi laptop ni buat hal lagi. Dia crash
macam
lagi.
Ford Road
macam Ford Road. Jadi adakah ini an indication for us to get a new laptop or get a sponsor to get us a laptop?
Mungkin
Kau nak berbaik dengan Abang Mat? Alright.
Wow, dah kasi studio, dah kasi custom, laptop lagi.
No harm trying.
Oh, iya ke?
Malu rugi.
Okay, itu juga.
But first of all, before I introduce guest kita pada malam ni,
dah sama Matt listen to us also.
tak tahulah. Kau dah pok nama dia tapi kau nak kena ingat tau, kita punya tamu malam ni kawan baik dia tau. Confirm sampai apa. Okay bang, I need your favour bang. I need you to subtly selit kat Abang Matt macam the guys macam laptop dorang macam cannot make it lah. Very subtle hints bang. Alright. Okay, malam ni kita record dekat outdoor. Not literally outdoor lah, but on location. We are not at a studio.
Betul.
Kita dekat one of the restaurants along
North Bridge Road. Jalan Pisang.
Somewhere there. Pisang ke Pinang?
Pisang.
Pisang. Kau nak start Pisang. Okay.
It's junction of North Bridge Road dengan Jalan Pisang.
Correct. But before we introduce to the listeners, our guest tonight, aku nak minta maaf lah. Sorry, I really apologize to the two of you because I don't know what happened lah. Seriously. So Abang Matt, hopefully you dengar Abang Matt nak selit lagi. So without further ado, malam ni kita berada di Bana Bana Cafe.
Bana Bana Cafe.
And we have with us tonight the owner, the bosses of Bana Bana Cafe. And which we understand also they have a few other businesses ongoing at the same time.
Betul.
We dengan segala hormatnya kita nak introduce lah our two guests malam ni, Abang Abbas and also Kak Zary. Yes,
jangan salah lagi.
Assalamualaikum, how are you guys? Apa khabar?
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum again.
Lagi.
Sorry lah. Okay.
Kita slide intro dulu.
Wait. Aku tahu kenapa laptop crash. Sebab kau tanya Abang Abbas tadi soalan bodoh tadi. Jangan tanya. Please don't jinx it. Alright, don't jinx it. Go on.
Okay, seperti yang tadi kita dah intro tadi, hari kita bersama the founders also the owners of Bana Bana Cafe, Abang Abbas dan juga Kak Zary pada hari ini.
Yes.
So kita nak intro sikit dengan Abang Abbas dengan Kak Zary. How long you guys have started this Bana Bana Cafe? But we also understand that prior to this, before that, this wasn't their first business.
Yes.
So
So this was also not your only business,
No,
bang.
yes.
Yeah.
So maybe you guys can tell us more about yourself. When you started off as what kind of business actually?
But before that, Manap,
Ah.
before that, let's talk more about them.
Yes.
You two, you guys are a married couple. Okay.
Yes.
You see,
How many children?
2.
Two.
okay. Bila aku tanya, you two are a married couple, Kak Zary, yes. You know, if you all can see Abang Abbas punya reaction macam that with the eye contact. Yes, okay. So notice I ask married couple and not a happily married couple. Okay, let's not go there. Okay, just do. Okay, so you guys have been married for how long?
This year will be our 20 years.
Okay.
Jom.
Abang betul bang he's
Abang
counting.
betul.
He's betul lah. You just have to nod bang. You just have to nod. Okay.
How many children you guys have? Right?
2.
Two.
1 girl, 1 boy.
Okay.
Kita punya son is on this year will be 18. The girl will be 14 years old.
Dah nak NS 18. Dah register. Belum NS lah.
Belum lagi masih sekolah.
Wow. Masih.
Last year they have to register.
Yeah. I think when your son reaches I think a certain age, they will ask you to register with the CMPB and everything. Nak kena batuk.
Wow. It's been so long. Okay, so you guys have been married for 20 years this year. Alhamdulillah. We know that you guys have a very funny story. You guys get to know. I mean, you guys are literally what do you call that?
High school
sweetheart, is it?
Ya ke?
Ya ke?
Puppy
Ya
love,
ke? You all kenal each other when you all umur berapa?
To be honest, we know each other when I was in college years, doing my A's. I tak suka dia because he's this tall guy
Normal.
that looks very scary. Okay, and very.
When you say scary, can you?
Intimidating is it?
Pasal I
very-
don't
Yeah. Now
No.
he's different. If I show you gambar yang dulu
Oh,
terperanjat.
serious ah?
He's this tall, very tall guy. He's
Okay.
super tall. He's about 194.
You
Serious
were
about
from which college actually?
I'm from actually I do private college from Clifford. No more already
Ah,
now.
okay.
Yeah. So what happened? It's called Clifford College.
Were
lah.
you guys schoolmates or something like that?
No, we don't know each other at all.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I was in school that time, it was 1994.
Okay.
Aku selalu amazed tau dengan wanita-wanita. They can remember the dates, bro.
Scary bro.
Scary, bro.
Okay.
Pressure tau.
Go on please.
Yeah, so it was 1994.
Okay.
He came to my school.
Mm-hmm.
Dia ada kawan pun kat sana lah.
I
So
see.
dia datang he came to my school. So I was this girl at that time, one young girl, yang very into myself and my friends.
Okay.
Cannot have boyfriends
I see.
because I come from a very conservative family.
You okay? Kita latar belakang you, Kak
I
Zary.
come
You
from my parents. My mother is Pakistani Arab.
Okay.
My father is Indian.
I see.
So my father have a bit of Chinese blood.
Kau rojak. Yeah, right.
So tapi I'm more into my mother's side.
You're confused lah. Actually.
Yeah, but my mother's side is more on the stricter side. Pakistani Arab, that kind of that kind of background.
But your name wasn't.
My name is Begum Rahida Bana Khan.
Okay,
okay.
just stay with
Let's
Zary
stick-
lah. That's
Okay.
So from my mother's side, my mother is a very conservative and very fierce lady.
Okay.
Okay. Having a daughter, I think it's only parents punya duty to make sure that she grew up right.
Okay.
You know, she have the proper upbringing and this. So I have a friend, my best friend, Faiza. She ever tell me, aku lebih takut dengan mak kau daripada Tuhan.
To that extent.
Serious
Kalau
ke?
we were young at that time.
Yes,
We want to do
yes.
something stupid.
Sorry.
I'm scared of your mom.
I understand.
Rather than
I understand.
God at that point lah.
Was she the one that kira kalau buat salah balik dah standby tali pinggang all that?
Yeah, my mother is very
Is she
fierce.
that type?
My
Sama
mother-
bro, mak aku gitu bro. Kalau
My mother is very fit, but and now as a mother, being a mother, I can understand where is it
You can
coming
relate,
from.
I
Yeah,
see.
because taking care of not necessarily have to be a girl, even a boy. I'm taking care of with the world currently right now. I can understand the stress that she have to take. I dengan my brother is 12 tahun beza.
Wow.
So the age difference is there.
Younger brother or elder brother?
Younger.
Okay.
So that means I was the only child for a long time.
For 12 years, you
Yes.
were the
So I was
center of
the
attraction.
the one that holds things together. So I think I can understand where she's coming from. Now being a mother kan. So she's afraid that I'll fall to benda-benda yang tak senonoh lah kan. And but the things that dia tak tahu, anak dia penakut. I ni penakut sangat actually. Not penakut yang itu, because I also don't like to go into like talk to strangers and that kind of thing. More onto not a timid person, but relationship doesn't matter to me for at that point, because I know that maybe I will be matchmake, this and that. This is all with Abbas is something that is unexpected.
Okay.
It always is.
But you met when you were in your
18,
college, 18 years old,
That,
and
like I said, it
but
was,
at that point of time, Abang Abbas wasn't Abang Abbas at all.
yeah, it was totally, like I said, it was scary.
Okay.
Totally scary looking guy. Not that he's ugly. It's just very big, tall, and very big, tall, very big and very tall. So I was like in the classroom. He's supposed not to be there.
Okay.
Dia datang ke kawan dia kat sana.
Oh, he wasn't in
He
your
was not
class
there.
even.
Kipu-kipu lah
Apa
datang
dia buat?
Itulah kawan-kawan dia. Dia pay makel semua kat sana kan.
We'll get
He pay makel, bro.
We'll get to him later.
Dia pay
Alright.
makel semua kat sana kan. So dia datang lah. Dia dulu kan makel.
So you were the sadaka lah.
I was totally an ice queen. Totally like not into all this. So I was there, and then suddenly dia ni kat sebelah tak perasan pun, because he was very tall, like I said.
Hard to miss, eh?
Yeah, hard to miss. When
Seriously,
he's in
yeah.
the room, he's hard to miss. But for that period, it was for all the wrong reason lah. Then I was
Well,
like,
it works orang, eh? It works.
I pun
eh?
macam like, siapa dengan dia lah pun jalan lah, tak kisah. But dia dah suka I. At that point. I think so, right?
You think so? You better hope so.
But I think so, because that's what he told me lah.
Okay.
But at that point, I was nothing. It was just a guy there. Then things developed when we tried to become friends. Okay, then
Oh, wasn't even friends at all, bro.
we were not friends at all,
Trying to
because
become friends.
someone around the friend, like want to get to know. So
But
he
you
was
had
trying
mutual friends lah.
I don't. His friends are not my friends.
Okay,
Like I said, I'm
okay.
totally
That complicate matters.
yeah. It's like I said, like literally an ice queen in school lah. Yeah, like I tak berbual dengan orang pun.
I see.
Only with girls only.
I see.
Yeah. So I think I become his friend. He was my first friend besides my secondary school friend,
Okay.
which my mother allowed. Because
Wow.
my mother
Serious
tengok, my
ah?
mother tengok tau siapa kawan I. Kalau yang macam okay lah, pendek, gemuk, okay boleh kawan dengan anak I, because I was tall and thin.
What
and then-
sial nak kena pendek gemuk.
nak kena
Kira if that point of time
Aku lepas.
Because I was this tall girl and everything.
Oh no threat.
Yeah,
Then
like-
what?
Correct.
Oh
No,
yeah, okay. So your parents, your mom must have assessed the situation that this guy,
No threat,
especially,
yeah.
will pose no threat
Yes.
in trying to court you lah.
Yes.
Macam tak ada harapan lah.
Correct. Yang
okay.
yang non-Muslim, yang macam like those kind of look cute, macam like tak ada macam those kind of look yang macam
That
manly
works
ke apa.
in your favor lah.
Yeah, lah. It doesn't work on his favor,
Oh,
because he's
that
tall.
work
Yeah.
against
He's
his
tall
bro.
and he's
Yes.
that's why
yes.
the whole thing become complicated.
Okay, understand.
So
understand.
when I was in school, I have this group of guy friends, which is not guy friends, it's more of my classmate. So those are the guys that when I introduce to my mom, it's not a problem.
Okay.
Okay, so she's acceptable of that kind of people,
Okay.
like So kali jumpa dia ni, but then he become my first friend that I know will be a problem.
Okay.
Okay, religion wise, and then
Okay.
on top of that, this guy, even though he looks scary, but he's very big and manly. Not a 18-year-old should look like. Kan dulu-dulu kan macam gitu.
Bakar ubat apa bang?
Dulu-dulu kan macam gitu.
Yes.
18 tahun, tak nampak macam 18 tahun macam bapa orang kan.
Okay.
So, but there was no intention or whatsoever until we became friends. Yeah, and then he was actually trying to match me with his friend, which doesn't happen. Sekali, I think he told me, he said, why am I thinking for my friend, whereas I can actually be with this girl.
I see.
Yeah.
Kita berbalik
You hold that
You
thought first,
that
agak.
thought.
Let's go to Abang. Okay, Abang Abbas, your name now.
Currently,
Yes.
Muhammad Abbas bin Abdullah.
Okay.
Bukan pasangan
Aku dah cakap jangan mention Muhammad Abbas bin Abdullah.
Yeah.
Okay, this was not your the name that you were given at birth.
Yes.
Okay. If you don't mind sharing with us.
Amarpal Singh Sidhu, son of Balwan Singh.
Okay, just stick to Abbas lah. Okay.
Alright. Okay, so,
Dua-dua lagi bini nama panjang bro.
so you
O-level susah
susah.
Serious
Panjang
apa?
sekali nak punya shit.
Korang dorang extra 30 minutes just tulis nama je. Okay, so you are not a born Muslim. You are a convert. Okay, before you got married to kakak lah. Okay, so that itself is a challenge to in your attempts to trying to court her, because like what she has mentioned earlier, your mom will have a lot of criteria. You want to be friends with my daughter, nak kena tinggi, aku fail. Nak kena not really good build, aku fail. Must be Muslim or something like that, a lot of criteria. How do you manage to get through all those criteria, break down all the barriers and everything?
But first of all, were you even trying to just be friends to her, or you wanted to be, caught her?
Ataupun tak sengaja?
Tak sengaja.
From the start, maybe I want to be friends, but as I got to know her, wanted to be more.
Okay.
But we discussed this, I think, earlier on also. Our difference in religion and stuff and all that. We decided to take it one step at a time.
Of course.
Yeah.
I see.
Why I took on the challenge and all that, it's in my nature, I guess. I go for what I want.
Because I'm too beautiful to resist at that point.
And that
Bonus.
Of course,
Value added.
when you go for what you want, it must be something you really want.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, so I have that philosophy even until today. Inshallah, anything that I want to do, I will always try my best.
Inshallah.
And then the rest we leave to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yeah, kita just ikhtiar. We just have to put in the effort, and the rest leave it to Allah.
But it was not a easy journey. It lasted 8 years, the courting.
8 years.
Yeah,
Lama.
I cannot tell my parents, especially my mom.
How long do you keep the relationship with?
Actually, I keep from her up till 2000 lah, I would say. Everybody, my family members, they came to know about it, but everybody come to me and say that, are you sure this is what you want?
The rest of your family are a bit more accepting.
Actually no, because like I said, the family background that I come from, it's not that they are judging him.
Traditional.
Nothing to do with judgment.
Yeah.
It's more on religion.
Yeah.
Because he is of another religion. So
Understand.
the thing is that they are saying whether you can guide him. It's nothing against him.
Understand.
And being the only, like I said, the age difference is a big one for me and my brother. So they say that whether you can guide him, whether you can become a better Muslim, because we don't want just to marry for the sake of marriage.
see.
Yeah, so that is a very important thing, which at the age of 25, in fact in 2000, we broke off actually. Yeah, that was the catalyst of the whole situation, that
I
why he
see.
wanted to be a Muslim.
I see.
Yeah.
How long were you guys apart, if you don't mind sharing?
Less than an hour. We broke off.
Buat masa aku tanya.
Yeah, that was the weekend.
Weekend.
We did the same day. We broke off.
Aku ingat setahun ke lah.
Aku yang kan that okay lah, paling banyak pun one
Ini
month
mengajuk,
kan,
bro.
can be catalyst.
I think there was a scary part because we realized that there was a big step that we had to take, and a lot of adjustments have to be made. I think we became more mature
At that point,
after that point.
Actually, it's quite funny because within that span of an hour,
Yes.
it really makes you realize what you could have missed and what could have been, good to both of you lah.
I think this is the nature in Abbas that I really love, because the day I knew him, even though he is not bukan orang Islam, bukan nothing of his culture. His culture is a bit of mine, like Pakistani, but other than that, I'm more localized in terms that I mix with Muslim Malays, Muslim Chinese, Indian Muslim, this kind of thing. Abbas is totally like a non-Muslim, and then kawan-kawan ni semua bukan Islam kan. So it's something of a different, something different about him yang attract me. Yeah, why I got attracted, because of the respect towards mak dia.
I see.
The mother is a single mom, so and the way he loved the mother, the way he loved orang-orang tua, it's very it's really eye-opening to see a non-Muslim, the way cara dia tu macam orang Islam kita, how he respect mak dia. The mother is everything to him. So it really opened my eyes, and to be honest, when I was dating him, I was very afraid for the fact that if my mother were to find out, the disappointment and stuff like that. That's why I just tutup lah. Yeah, but in my heart, I was thinking, if only he's a Muslim, I'll be so proudly to show to my mom.
Yes.
You know, that kind of thing. So that 2000, that millennial year, I told him, I said, I'm 25. If you don't marry me, I want to have a child. I want to have children. I tak nak macam gini. You know when you are in love, right? You have this character, tak apalah. Love conquers all. Tak kisahlah.
Lautan api ku
tak kisahlah.
ku
Agama
renangi.
nanti tak apalah. Dia cuma masuk Islam aje lah. Tak payahlah nak practice apa. That mind have,
Oh, okay.
You still have that mind. Can you imagine?
See.
And that's why I said, being a mother today, I understand. So that mind have, tak apalah, dia masuk Islam je, tak apalah, nikah je lah, tak kisah. Later part I will see whether
boleh pelan-pelan
pelan-pelan dia boleh jadi Islam yang baik apa. Itu, the mind is going there, and that is it's a lie.
Okay.
It is a lie. So at that moment I was going through that lie. Okay. Then I cakap dengan dia lah, I cakap it's okay, you just have to honor me through nikah. That's it. Just nikah je, tak kisah. So he's not a Muslim, so he at that point kita break off for that 1 or 2 hours. So he actually left, but he turned back, and he says that he cannot go. I think that was the first time I saw Abbas, not the first time lah, but that was the first time about religion. He says that he wants to try this. Okay, he don't want to dishonor me because we were together for 8 years. That's the thing about DP Perangai. DP Perangai is very conscious about this. Honor, promise, tak nak malukan I, macam gitu. This is what attracts me to him. He cares for woman punya martabat. Okay. That's the thing about him. So dia cakap he doesn't want me to be shamed, and then he will try to be a Muslim. So at that point ingat, tak apalah, dah masuk Islam kan, okay lah, boleh kahwin kan, that kind of thing. That was my thinking.
That's the only thing on your mind.
That is in the mind. Nak kahwin lah.
Nak kahwin.com.
Because dah 8 tahun together, and then the love lah kono kan.
Of course.
So we thought, okay, dia nak kahwin aku, okay lah, asalkan dia masuk Islam aja.
So how about Abbas, when you wanted getting serious lah dengan Kak Zary ni, how was your family punya situation? Were they receptive of her, or macam how they accept her?
My family is very receptive of her, but they don't understand the fact that why have to convert to marry.
I
That's
see.
the biggest issue for non-Muslims.
Yeah.
They always say, why can't they just respect you, be your own religion, they be their own.
Yeah.
Which I also didn't really understand at the time, but it happened. We made a decision to go in, but just like I do everything,
It was a strong decision.
I give it a complete attempt,
I see.
full-hearted, right? And went for the classes at Darul Akam, asked the questions that I need to ask, learn how to pray, and so forth. But she has a cousin who's actually working with us called Hamza.
Okay.
I think at Darul Akam to go for a conversion class is 10 classes. At
okay.
that time, 3 hours per class. He was with me all 10 lessons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Rain or shine, he was with me. He also helped me to ask questions and try to understand what is going on, like fasting. Why do we need to fast? Praying 5 times a day, so forth and all that. So got the lesson part done. Conversion was the easy part. You just go to somewhere to witnesses, convert,
Syahadah and everything. Yeah.
Correct. So initially in my mind, also I was thinking I'll go along and see how it feels. But I cannot tell you the exact point of time that I got the exact hidayat, whether it came in one full blast or it came slowly.
See.
But I would say it came to a certain point where I found calm.
MashaAllah.
Became more relaxed. I don't know why. I really did not understand why. We had a tough start to marriage also. it was a bit tough for her to live with my family also, being Muslim and,
Okay.
and stuff like that. And we had to hide the fact that my family didn't know anything about conversion and all that.
I see.
Yeah, so my mom didn't know and all
so
that.
even after
For
you
2
guys,
years.
even after you guys got married, your family didn't know that you have actually converted to
Yes, okay.
Islam.
The reason why is because I have a bipolar mom.
I see.
She suffers from depression.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she has
okay.
a tendency to, when things go wrong, right, to want to commit suicide. So for her sake, we didn't
You want to
actually
trigger
Yes,
the
trigger
condition.
that. And
Understand.
different things can trigger it. So we're not sure how this huge
Understand.
thing will actually trigger it. But I tell you, she got, in that 2 years, she will ever come to me, all of a sudden and tell me, I dream you praying on the mat like a Muslim.
Oh,
Wow.
So she'll say those kind of things. And all
Mother's
that.
intuition,
Like I said, I don't know the exact point, but I found calm, and then I started to just practice more diligently. I wouldn't say I'm a very good Muslim
Understand.
or whatever,
Understand.
but just do the basics. When Ahmad Sohail was born, our son, it really hit me because we were going to be examples for him.
Yeah.
Right? We can't be doing A and then tell him that you should do C. We also need to lead by example, and I think fatherhood also helped a lot.
Matures you
True,
lah.
yeah,
I
matures
see.
you.
Wow. So what you guys went through in your relationship, it's no smooth sailing.
It is our relationship is literally blessing from God. Because like Abbas was saying that he did not know when the hidayat hit him.
Yeah.
But I can say when the hidayat hit him is the day that he uttered the shahada. Because like tadi I cakap kan, when he says that can we just follow through this, we were thinking it was just for the sake of our love. But the moment dia have to do the shahada in front of the witness, muka dia is totally pucat tau.
I see.
Totally pucat. And literally the whole vibe at that point when dia mengucap tu, kan orang cakap kalau kita mengucap malaikat turun kan.
Yeah.
So you can literally feel that the air is crackling. So muka dia pucat, totally pucat. And then after a while, we sit down, after everything we sit down, makan nasi ayam. I masih ingat kat Bugis. My cousin asked
Dekat
him,
Tongseng.
No, dekat sini. My cousin tanya, how do you feel? So for me, for a person, I know the inside story. We are just doing it because we want to,
At
want
that
to
point
tell
of
people
time,
that we want to
correct.
just nikah. We are trying to make a mockery of the religion actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best.
Yes.
So he actually at that point, muka dia dah berubah, dah tukar kan. That was the day I saw the difference in him. Then when kita nikah, he is a better Muslim than me, because when that point come, the question was asked of him, right? Dia punya muka berubah. Then dia cakap, I just feel a bit different. Then you can see that dia termenung, and then he is like, there is, nak cakap nur tu dah ada lah. Suddenly muka, like I say, Abbas is not a fair person, tapi at that point muka dia tu tak tahu pucat ke, nur ke, shining ke apa, I tak tahu.
Dah ada dia punya nur tu
So you can see that, and his whole disposition just tukar. Totally tukar. So we planned, but Allah is the best planner.
Yes,
That was the
definitely.
point that he turned, and he talked about religion more than me.
Wow,
Which
I
I
see.
was,
Mashallah.
and that, I think during that period, after a few months kita nikah.
Do you realize that yourself, bang?
He did not. I told him that he did not realize
not
that.
immediately.
Yeah,
Not
he did not
immediately.
realize it. Yeah.
See.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I told him at that point, he said he cannot remember. But I know because the conversation changed. The flow of the conversation is no longer about I'm just doing this for the sake of you. No longer that. The conversation totally died.
See.
Yeah, it totally died down. It's more of want to do better, to be a Muslim, solat, gitu gini-gini lah.
Wow.
So when we nikah, dia yang kejut I malam-malam come solat jadi imam and everything. So you can imagine 6 months ago, this was this couple who wants to just get married for the sake of married to halalkan aja. But now this man who's a convert, he's trying to lead this girl. And I, coming from the background, consider my background yang lebih more
Supposed
on the
to be,
religion
yes.
thing and everything, can you, so the whole thing just turn around lah.
Wow.
So for Zari, for your family, I think dah pass lah pasal you got Abbas to convert. But for you, Abang Abbas, how
His is a struggle.
After that 2 years, what happened during that 2 years?
Before the 2 years, I actually I got elder sister and a younger sister. So before that 2 years, I actually spoke to my sisters.
Okay.
And they know the truth.
So they were
My
aware.
two sisters
They
knew
were
the
aware.
truth.
Wow.
They were the only one who knew. I mean, I could tell them lah because they are not suffering from any sickness. And all that.
berapa adik-beradik you have at that point?
One elder sister, one younger sister.
Okay.
I
So
see.
you're the middle one, the
middle
only
one.
son.
Sister-in-laws are very supporting
Supportive,
of me.
yeah.
Okay.
But they, my younger sister-in-law, she's very highly educated. So for her, it's like it's okay as long you don't hurt mom.
Yeah.
The elder sister think that we do what's best. Okay, but the thing again, the culture is different.
Definitely.
It's very different. Not because of kita. If you're talking about culture, Pakistani and Punjabi is about the same.
Yeah.
Because for me, I don't follow culture. I follow Islam. That's the difference between
Correct.
my
I see.
family. Kita tak ikut culture,
Yeah.
kita ikut Islam. So itu part about Islam, dorang tak faham. Macam
See.
tak boleh pergi majlis dorang, majlis dorang yang pergi temple, they do all
See.
this. Because Sikhism tak ada patung-patung,
Yes,
but
yes.
they use the book, right? So
Yes,
dorang
yes.
nak buat majlis macam gini, we cannot do it. So the first 2 years I struggled about that because he cannot tell the truth.
I see.
And then the mother is the mak punya family, bapak dia is a priest.
My goodness,
Yeah.
mashallah.
Serious ah?
Was yeah.
Was
Was
a
a priest. So,
Was.
so she's very inclined to this.
I see.
So when you broke the news to
That's
both
2 years later.
Wow, that was a bit amazing.
Yeah.
We broke the news to her on a Thursday night.
See.
One of her aunties, who knew that my mom didn't know, came to our house on Friday
My
and
auntie
actually
is also
told
like
my mother
my-
off. Do you know that your son is a Muslim?
Oh
Just
shit.
pecah lubang gitu kan?
Yes.
Okay.
But she also bipolar. So you cannot blame her. I don't know what sparked her to come and do that.
My auntie,
alright.
my
But
auntie,
Alhamdulillah, that night I told my mom. She lost her cool, jerit, scold, everything and all that lah.
Yeah.
But that was before she tell. Mommy.
Yeah lah.
Yeah.
So, but luckily on Friday when her auntie came and told her there was not a new shop
Okay.
and nobody there to take the brunt of the shop.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. So after that it was difficult. My mom, I think she struggled because my dad was a police officer. He was quite a violent man, aggressive.
Is he still around?
No,
Oh,
he passed
passed.
away when I was 11.
I see.
See.
So I was brought up by a single mom.
Okay, understand.
So she has this pressures of life and this feeling that, sometimes women feel lesser just because they are alone
Understand.
and stuff like
Yes,
that. So
yes.
she's always felt small. So for her, me converting to Islam was like a blow in
it
terms of
doesn't help
society.
the situation at all lah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
But we took it slow with her. I knew that in time she'd be okay as long as she doesn't overreact to the. But she handled it well. She was angry. Better she angry than she want to commit suicide or something.
But she have her moments lah. Kalau dia down, when dia punya bipolar datang kan, her down period, she will blame. When her high period also she will blame.
I see.
See.
So yeah, because
And a lot of her anger went towards my mum-in-law.
yeah.
So that's actually another whole story because there was a year that we always work as a team, right? So my mum was staying with me. Sometimes my mum would go to my sister's place and stuff like that. And then there came a point where we wanted her dad also to retire and stuff. So they came and stayed with us also. And then my mum also was with us.
So the
And we
whole
knew it was
house
going to be a
Wow.
big challenge. We knew it was going to be a big challenge. But like I told her, I said, we'll just endure and work as a team lah. So that's a completely different, exciting story
That's
again.
like part
But
3.
Under normal circumstances,
Wow.
it takes really big guts to have both mother-in-laws, both mothers to be under the same roof.
Yeah.
But you guys, despite whatever that you
Chicken
guys are,
rice war.
wow, you guys are brave, man.
But I think our biggest help in when we were all staying together is my father-in-law.
I
My
see.
father-in-law is a very understanding, very kind man. He was one of the bridge lah. My mom-in-law can't overreact too much because he calms her down. And my mom also don't overreact too much because she'll be angry with us, but she will respect my father-in-law
Understand.
because of who he is. She also will calm down. So he was like a calming
I see.
factor lah.
So my father will just go down, buy for her food, and make her feel happy.
See,
All of them,
see.
the age group is about the same, except for my mom. My mom is a bit younger. So my father and my mother-in-law about the same age.
I see.
But my father being a gem of a man, he's a very diplomatic person. Yeah, he do not spark the matter. He makes the matter. And my brother also. My brother stays with me. So can you imagine macam keluarga 60 dekat rumah tu. My brother stays
If you
with
don't
me
mind,
too.
how big is your house? It's not a HDB flat lah.
Okay, when we got married, our first house was a 5-room.
Okay.
Then we changed to
At 5 room, we brought all of them in.
yeah.
Oh, so at that
Serious?
5 room,
Yes.
3 bedrooms.
Yeah, 3 bedrooms with 2 kids.
Goodness.
Mother-in-law, my mother, my brother.
Wow.
I think we are, and then got maid also.
It's not
Ni
wow.
rumah- ni
It's not
rumah
wow.
ni.
It's how.
We manage lah. So
5 bilik ni kira lamanya
Dia macam
our
mana
first
lama
house was
pun.
in Sengkang.
serius.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But I think that decision led to the barakah of our
yeah.
house now.
Yeah,
our
yeah,
barakah, that is the thing that I think Allah has blessed us
Of
with
course.
all these things that we have today, because we do not differentiate whose mother is with us. We do not differentiate whose family is with us.
Yeah.
Even though the challenge with my mother-in-law is that, like I said, the challenge is because dia is a non-Muslim.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because she will wake up in the morning, have her hymns, dia punya semayang-semayang dia tu and
At
everything.
your house.
Yes.
Oh, busy ke apa?
So wow,
Very
the
busy.
integration part is and the
So
tolerance and
moments
everything.
and moments of sparks, this spark, this spark, that spark.
Wow.
It,
Okay.
I was at that point, I would say I was a bit immature because I don't know how to handle this.
Of course.
It's
See,
totally
who
different.
does?
Yeah.
Who does?
So I have
Yeah.
my high and lows also.
Of course.
Yeah, but like I said, because it's with Abbas, he managed to calm everybody down. That is the reason why the whole concept of my mother's day, my mother-in-law's day, my father's day works. Because I have a lot of people who cannot have a mother-in-law only to stay with them.
Okay.
I have a few cases I know that they cannot. But for Abbas, right, because dia orang macam mana tau, dia punya mother will make this noise and everything. Lepas tu, can you imagine everybody is in the house but the mother is doing all this, but he managed to calm the mother down by always talking to her. He is a very busy man. The mother will call him 30-40 times. He will pick up the phone and talk to the mother that 30-40 times.
I see.
Just to calm her down. So by the time dia punya anger dah naik kan, by the time dia balik, kita semua dah balik kan, dia punya anger is down. So this is what Abbas do. And then when he saw her like datang dia punya sakit tu, bipolar dia dah macam high, nanti pelan-pelan dia bawa dia kat bilik, picit kaki dia, picit gitu.
I see.
We are talking about the same 1.94 meters guy, very
Yes.
big, doesn't look his age,
Yes.
and you found which you
Yes.
found very intimidating at the point of time, right?
Correct.
Okay,
Today my mother love him more than me, I think.
that's always the case.
Yes. So I think the moment Abbas became a Muslim, not nothing about the religion. Before he was a Muslim, he already have half of my family with him because they saw
See.
his character.
Understand.
Yeah. So my mother was the last to accept him lah, but he was a gentleman. He came to my house with my mother-in-law at that point. My mother-in-law do not know that, kata orang Melayu merisik lah
Merisik.
tu. Tapi dia tak tahu.
Main ikut je lah.
Yeah. So dia ikut je. So he came with my mother-in-law and talked to my mother and my father. I think at that point he really moved my mom. He says that he's just this guy. He have a very colourful background, I would say. Very colourful. He was a naughty boy. Yeah. So he tell my mother everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think Abbas is a very forward person. Dia tak ada macam selindung who he is not. So he tell all this. I mean, my father literally like him. So my mother took time lah. But the moment kita nikah and everything, all the grudges go away. So things just become. That's where I think the problem comes from his side. Mula-mula my side.
I see.
My side was the beginning.
Yeah.
Then dia dah masuk Islam, my side dah subside. So dia punya side start.
See.
Yang time tu when we were dating,
challenges
dia punya
lah.
start was
Challenges,
okay.
yeah.
Because
okay.
he got this girl Pakistani. Because kita punya, okay, one thing about this so-called Pakistani, Arab and Punjabi, right? Diorang ada macam sikit ikut caste yang higher gitu.
Understand.
Tau.
I see.
Because dia punya caste dengan my Pakistani caste that kita is landlord.
Yep.
So the mother will always say that they are jata, they are landlord. So it's okay kalau dia kahwin dengan perempuan ni, that kind of thing.
I
So they
see.
have that kind of mindset. So when I pergi dorang punya function, dia cakap ni aku punya daughter-in-law, you know, dia lawa tak, dia daripada kita punya macam kita punya standard, macam higher kita punya standard, gitu gini-gini semua lah. You know, that kind of old people thinking. So for that dating period is okay.
Masih okay.
Because dia ingat kalau I kahwin dengan dia, kita kahwin civil. That's their thinking kan. So at that point masih muda, play along. So that's why dating period no masalah family dia. Zero masalah. Dah kahwin tu je lah masalah.
Well, that was 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Wow,
duduk satu rumah bersama mak dengan mak mertua.
Can we set another appointment, another recording session just to talk about you guys? Because I mean, wow. Just talking about your whole experience, your courting, the challenges that you guys face as a couple, as a dating couple, as a married couple. That itself, wow, it's very amazing lah. Because tak semua orang, because I mean, paling banyak kita dengar, parents tak accept. Itu gini.
But I think what make it work special or make it work is when you both of you take the problem, put it in another one house and solve it there, bro.
Precisely.
You don't macam
a very unique way.
Susah tau kalau kau mak mentua dengan mak nak duduk satu bumbung. Very simple tau. Even kalau mak aku sendiri pun aku tak percaya duduk bumbung. It's different tau. But to put them under one roof and solve the problem as a family, I think is another different approach.
It's a very unique way to address.
Kau pergi sana ambil apa like you solve that problem, but you go to this mother then this mother problem.
Correct.
Nanti diorang
a lot of miscom.
There's a lot of miscom, but you are under one roof. Dia semua orang dengar what you're talking about.
Trust me, there were rock and roll days.
That is the bridging lah. The bridging is that nak cakap belakang, cakap depan, semua cakap satu tempat. Then at the same time kita see what is the cakapan is about. That's where we went in with the problem, solving the problem. But the problem cannot be solved because it's the culture difference, the religion difference. Because the mother is always thinking, kau ambil anak aku, anak lelaki kan. He's the only son.
The only son.
Then my mother pula, kau nak ambil anak kau, ambil lah. You know, so that's the thing. Kau ambil anak aku, biasalah mak kan lelaki. So my mother is like, at that point she cannot understand. So until one day I told my mother, this is the turning point. I said, okay, what you want from me now? Do you want me to divorce this guy? If you want me to divorce this guy, tell me now.
Okay.
Let me divorce him and we all shift out from here.
Okay.
Settle this problem
once and for all.
Yeah, I'm tired. I said I'm tired. Then she keep quiet because dia orang beriman kan. Why would she want to do that?
Correct.
Then she keep quiet. She said, okay, I'm sorry. That was the turning point. She back out, but then my mother-in-law falls sick. So when my mother falls sick, my mother start to love her, to see that she's actually an old lady who, she's actually an old lady that do not have a husband, who actually loved the son. And she just want the son. What's the problem?
She just want attention from you?
She just want her son, and she went through a bad marriage at that point. So her son is the one that is her sunshine, who give her everything. My one about Abbas is that orang tu semua sayang dia because Abbas have that special attention to orang tua. So can you imagine being the mother? So when she was sick, so my mother saw that. My mother, I said, she's just an old lady that just want the son. So when before they pass away kan, dia cakap dengan I, dia cakap, I tak nak mati, I don't want to pass away anybody's house, I want to pass away your house. Because kat rumah kita, dia macam queen tau. When she's in my house, in our house, because dia kadang-kadang pergi rumah anak dia, when she's in our house, she's the queen. Because Abbas kasih dia nak makan apa, nak buat apa, semua dia nak kasihkan. Tapi towards the ending, dia tahu dia punya limit pun. Dia tak buat macam agama dia berbarang. Kau dia dah tahu kan. It's just that dia nak attention aja lah. Kau dia sakit. If she's not sick, you think she wants to do all this? Course, you know that kind of thing. So that was the period lah. Even the children also start to. She loved my daughter. My daughter is an angel for her. Because my daughter would dance depan dia lah, kasi dia happy. But the struggle was with my son. So towards the ending also, my son, that's why Abbas was very proud of him. He said, okay, never mind, let daddy sleep in our room. My room, my second house yang dekat Serangoon North, the room where the kids have, I got two maids, two kids, And my mother-in-law got 5 or 6 people in a
The
room.
children give
Dah
up
jadi
their
macam
room
hospital.
to make my mum like a hospital room like that.
Wow.
Willingly.
Willingly.
We are very young now. They was 3, 4 and 8.
Oh, at that age,
Yeah.
Wow.
And then my mother become suddenly her best friend.
See.
Started talking to her, ask her, auntie, what food you want? I cook for you, this and that. But there's pockets of problem because ada orang cucuk.
Normal
in
lah.
between
Biasa
cakap
lah.
dia tak boleh makan macam gini, kenapa kau nak kasi dia makan gini, kenapa mak montung kau nak kasi dia makan macam gitu. There are people who like that, but like I said, because Abbas know how to control the situation, being the man, right, dia cakap it's okay what mommy eat like this, it's okay, I will take out dia tak cakap macam oh ya, kenapa dia makan macam gitu, mak montung aku macam gitu. What he do is that, okay, benda tu ada pedas, mari aku keluarkan benda ni, let me take it out, it's okay, then mommy can eat already. It's how he settle the problem also.
Aku nak cakap something We came here
Cakap lebih
to talk about their business.
Correct.
But no, seriously.
But actually we are talking about the family business.
In all honesty, hearing you guys share your story, your experience about how you guys get together, the challenges that you guys face, it's a story on its own.
Correct.
And to me, bagi aku aku tak pernah dengar lah cerita macam gini.
Tak.
The closest yang I've ever get to know about this type of story or something along the same line is cerita Hindustan lah.
Correct.
I know. But so now I know cerita Hindustan dari mana. No, but we never knew that these things happen.
Yeah.
I mean kita selalu dengar orang-orang yang berlainan agama nak get together, the challenges that they face.
Correct.
But kita tak pernah dengar both sides of the family, despite all the differences, stay under one roof. How you guys manage to actually address the challenges head on. I'm very sure it does have an effect lah. It affect. I mean, definitely we are all but human. It affects the relationship between the two of you, but I can safely say that whatever that you guys have faced only made the whole thing much stronger lah.
That's why we are a good partner at home and we are a good partner in business.
Not everyone can do that. No? Not all married couple can be good business partners.
Yes.
Me and my wife, we do have something on the side. We can't work together. Kau tahu we always have our squabbles and everything because not everyone can do that. But I think it all boils down to the your experience that you have gone through, the challenges that you have gone through, and it makes you guys different lah.
Because I think I and Abbas, right, kita ni our mindset on one thing is the same. We love to help people. That's why even though other things kita memang bergaduh, bergasak boleh
normal
macam
lah.
normal, tapi
Normal
because
lah.
of our mindset nak suka tolong orang and like to help people, like to open doors for people, because we are both very empathetic people. That's why we click, and business also kita click, and problem solving also kita click. But other than that,
She's trying to say we share lah. Nothing is really ours.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. Wow. For the record, can I just check with Abang? Is she the fiercer one among the two of you?
everybody say this, actually it's not true.
When okay, you could say 25.
He's trying to be very diplomatic. Okay.
Honest, honest.
Okay.
When we were 25, 26, prior to that, I was the fierce one.
Okay.
Right? After she became a mother, different. She's the fierce one.
Not true. Now you're very good.
It comes with age lah.
I think you ask the stuff later.
Alright, okay.
We will do that.
No, I'm fierce and loud because if things do not go my way, not because I am a spoiled person or what.
Understand.
It's like
understand,
work.
of course.
It's about work. It's
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
work. It's about character. It's about like my kids kurang hajar ke apa. On that kind of thing. Not suka-suka macam
Yalah.
nak screaming or something. No. So when people,
Fierce, never say you.
I'm just saying the
romantic.
fears become like that is because of the situation yang they keep pressing me. That's the problem. They press
No,
sampai
but actually
meletup.
her patience scale
Very-
is lesser now. As a mother,
Lower threshold.
You know why? Because
Towards my
more, more. It's so scary the world out there.
Of course.
That's to
Of
my
course.
kids.
Getting
To my
more and
staff
more
is
scary.
different.
14-year-old, 18-year-old, I feel you.
Yeah. So to my staff, right, everybody here knows what kind of boss I am. I'm a boss that is very happy-go-lucky. I like good vibes, and I treat them like they don't call me Kaka or Auntie. They call me Zary.
Okay.
So a lot of people tell me, "Hey, your staff is young. They calling you Zary," because I want that relationship that they can come and talk to me. I don't want them to walk on toes around me just because I'm a Kaka.
Understand.
And I'm a boss. I don't want that. I want them like, you can come and open the door and talk to me like a normal conversation. You don't have to, because a lot of perception is that she's a boss, you have to respect her. I don't want people to respect me because I'm a boss. I want people to respect me because I'm who I am. Because when people respect you as a boss, they can carry favours.
Yes. And depan you ni, I don't know, bermuka-muka belakang.
Correct. Itu yang I tak nak. So Abbas and me have that kind of character. We do not want people to carry favours. We want people to genuinely like us of what we can do and what we do for them.
Talking about your business right now, Bana Bana Cafe.
But before that, let's take a short break.
Okay. Ada short break.
Ada short break ah. Okay. Tak ada bukan. I'm actually freezing actually. Let's take a short break. Kita dah dengar tentang how Abbas and Zary, the couple, get together, the challenges that they have faced, and how they relate to their, subsequently to the business now lah. Okay. So I think in the next part we can hope for them to share about their businesses, how they start off the business, where they are right now, and their future plan, insyaAllah lah. Alright. So we'll be back after this.
Yep.
Alright. For the second part. Dah lama tak buat gini Dah lama tak kita tak stop in between So we'll be back again soon. Sejuk sejuk. Aku dah menggigil ni. Janganlah pecah lubang. Okay, so we'll be back again after this with the second part of our interview with the owners of Bana Bana Cafe, Abbas and Zary.